Let's be honest with ourselves for a moment. We all love employee referrals. I know you love them. Everybody loves getting employee referrals. When an employee refers a friend or a family member to come join our team, it almost always works out. They're better employees, they're more productive. I get it. There's some downsides, right? If you piss off one of those employees, they're probably gonna take their friends with them. So stop pissing off your employees. That's the answer there. But the reality is, employee referral programs, they don't provide us with enough volume. They don't provide us with enough new hires for us to put all of our efforts towards them. So we look at employee referral programs as a nice to have. We do them because everybody else does them. We do them because we think we're supposed to. When in reality, this can be one of the game-changing systems in your business. But if you're like most people, your employee referral program is built on a monetary reward system based on longevity of the employee. I'm going to give you X amount of dollars if that employee is still here in 90 days. Well, let me ask you a question. Is the money that you're paying really motivational? Because the truth is, only about 6% of employees actually refer for money or recognition. And if you're paying somebody $40,000 a year and you offer them $500, heck, you even offer them $1,000, and you think that's going to make a difference, is that really going to motivate them enough to call up somebody and say, hey, quit your job and come work here? I mean, think about this scenario for a second. Imagine I call my brother up and I'm like, hey, I know your wife still mad at me. Like, I have crazy harebrained ideas all the time. We do stuff that she doesn't like. I know she's still mad at me. But hey, I got a new idea. I think she's gonna go for this one. Would you quit your job, put your family's livelihood at risk, and come work with us? He's gonna hang up the phone on me. No, I'm not gonna do that. But come on, man, I get $500 if you're here in 90 days. You know what message we convey when we say if you're here in 90 days? Is we don't have a good hiring process, so we make a lot of mistakes, and people tend to leave within the first 90 days. It also says, hey, you know what? Maybe it's not as good a place to come work because there's a good chance you won't be here in 90 days. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leverage the reward I'm gonna give my employees and say, hey, because we don't have a good hiring system, because we may not have a great company culture, because there's a chance that person won't be here in 90 days, I'm gonna put it on you, the employee, to make sure that that person is here. I get it. We wanna pass the responsibility as fast as we can. But think about the message that's being communicated when you say, hey, employee that I really like. It's now your responsibility not just to do the work that I pay you to do, but also to make sure that your referral is still here in 90 days. And then if that happens, I'll give you the money. Like, what are we really rewarding them for? Are we rewarding them for the referral? For making the phone call and say, hey, apply here? Or rewarding them for retention? And we're actually putting it on them to actually retain our employees because our systems are broken, because our systems are not where they should be. Is that what we're doing? Now back to why employee referral programs do work. Because Gallup, you may have heard of them, they do surveys, employee surveys, employment engagement surveys. They have a survey that they do, and they have learned that if someone says, I have a best friend at work, there's a good chance that that person is engaged, that that person is productive, and then that person is profitable. A best friend at work is absolutely critical to making sure that your employees stick around. So employee referral programs work because we're giving them the opportunity to invite their friends to work with them. So don't get me wrong, employee referral programs are amazing, but I would say the majority of them are done all wrong. You see, we put the program out there, we put the reward out there, but then we don't do anything else. And we forget that our employees are not good at this stuff, that they don't have the tools to make this easy. We just say, hey, if you know anybody, refer them. But imagine we spent some time giving them the tools to make this easier. Whether that's conversational tools, whether that's handouts, whether that's a website that they can share on social media. Imagine we spent time coaching them on how to have this conversation. Remember, looking for work and switching jobs, that's stressful. Things may not be better. I might put my family's livelihood at risk. I might burn a bridge with a previous employer. So coach them on how to have the conversation, on how to talk to their friends, on how to talk to their family so that it's an easier process. And then finally, motivate them with the things they really care about. Only 6% care about money and recognition. So what do the other 94% want? How can you motivate them with the things that are really important? And I don't have the answer for you on that, but I can tell you this. It's gonna sound weird. Ask them. Ask your team, what's it gonna take to motivate you to help me fill these positions? They want you hiring. Trust me, they want you hiring. They're tired of the OT. They're tired of dealing with upset customers. They're tired of turning customers away. They're tired of worrying about, is the company growing or is it not? They want to help you recruit. They want to help you hire people, but you gotta give them the tools. You gotta coach them on how to have the conversation, and you gotta motivate them with the things they really care about. And when you do that, you will have an amazingly effective employee referral program. All right, I hope this video was helpful. Did you like it? Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified when future hiring tips are published. Also, head over to thecorematters.com. Check out our free masterclass to help you hire more high-quality workers. Until next time, remember, when you have the right people, every part of your business gets better.